Hi, I'm Julia. I'm a lettering artist from London. I've been freelance for 3 years now. Freelancing was, for me, it always kind of seemed like an inevitability for my career. I was an in-house designer for a greetings card company, and my career sort of took a turn when I discovered lettering. When I left my full-time job, I asked them to give me freelance work, so I had a buffer to fall back on, and I also sort of upped the amount of calligraphy classes I taught. So I almost feel like I cheated my first year because I had all this guaranteed work, there was no struggle, and towards the end of that first year I suddenly realised that I'd have to really up my game, so I started seeking out more of my own clients. I would look through magazines I wanted my work to be featured in the newsagent or whatever. I'd look to see who the art director was, or I'd troll through LinkedIn looking for the design manager of certain companies that I really wanted to work for. And then I would send them postcards of my work, so I'd give them little samples of my work, and I'd write a calligraphy envelope so it really made an impact when it arrived. And that actually worked really well because I've landed several of my recurring publishing clients via that, and it worked really well. I think it's important to have a niche when you start out as a freelancer because you want to be the person people know to call when they have a very specific circumstance. If you're just a jack of all trades, you're not focusing on one thing and making it the best thing you do. Like when I discovered lettering, it just sort of took over my life. I knew that was what I wanted to do with my life. So I put all my energy in honing that skill until it became a thing that people couldn't not take notice. When I fell in love with lettering, I just did it all the time, and I wasn't really focusing on style and what it should look like. I was just doing it for the sheer joy of doing it because I just really enjoyed it. I'd run home from work and suddenly get out all my nibs and ink and spend all evening doing that. And it's just the style of lettering that I do now has just kind of naturally evolved. I actually really like the way it's all turned out. So it's been quite a fun journey. I mean, who knows what it's all going to look like in about 5-10 years time. It's probably all going to be completely different, but that's part of the fun, I suppose.